1 month to your JAMB exam. I understand how it feels. I understand the tension that is in the air. I understand the fear that you are currently passing. But what if I tell you that 1 month is at least enough for you to practice for your JAMB UTME and still score up to 250 plus? What if I tell you that you can turn around this fear, you can turn around and use your adrenaline for good? In fact, the major factor you need is your adrenaline. It is the fear that you need in order to prepare you in order to score high in your JAMB UTME. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Basi Ejogba. I'm a 400 level student in the University of Calabar studying medical laboratory science, and in my channel I help students level up their academic game. I also share helpful tips on this channel focusing on personal development. So if you love content like this, don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so that you can continue getting updates anytime I drop videos like this, and so that you can help me grow. And just like I've said in this video, I'm going to show you how to prepare for your JAMB exam in just 1 month. Yes, you heard me correct. In 30 days or 31 days, I will show you how you can prepare for your JAMB exam. Number one, without wasting much time, is that you have to set up a study plan. At this particular time, you are not saying, oh, JAMB is coming up in 3 months. JAMB is coming up in 30 days. Now, we don't even say 1 month, we say 30 days. Now, how many days? Okay, how many days are in a week? 30 days, right? How many weeks are in a month? 4 weeks. You get my point? Now, this particular time, you break down your months into weeks and your week into days. That means at this particular time, you have to set up a study plan. Set up a study plan in the sense that you say, okay, from Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to use this week and focus only on chemistry. You get my point? I want to use only this week and focus on chemistry. The next week, you say, okay, I'm going to use this week and focus on biology. The next week, you say, I'm going to use this week to focus on physics. And the next week, you use it to touch your English language. I know what I am telling you. By setting up this study plan, it will really keep you on your toes. Secondly, is that you have to focus on key topics. After setting up your key plan, focus on key topics. When you are carrying your JAMB recommended textbooks to read, I know recommended textbooks is actually good, but when you carry your recommended textbooks to read, it comes with a lot of stories. There are a lot of stories in this textbook that are meant to make you comfortable in order to understand the concepts. But in this particular time, you are not yet to be comfortable. You are here looking for ways to smash your JAMB exam. So what you have to do is that focus on key topics. Focus on highlighted topics. Use past questions as guides. I can tell you the truth that if you want to pass your JAMB exam, your past question is not something you play with. Buy your past question if possible, get it online, use your past question as a guide. When you practice using your past question, you get to find out that there are some questions that repeat over the years. You get to also find out that there are some topics that reoccur, like almost every year they repeat that particular topic. And also by using this past question, it will also reveal to you your weaknesses and your strengths. So at this particular time, don't focus on reading textbooks or stuff like that. There are textbooks that are meant to make you comfortable. Focus on key resources. Focus on key points. Focus on summaries. You get my point? So there are some textbooks like intensive, inclusive physics, general understanding chemistry, and stuff like that. These textbooks are exam focused. They are there to make you pass and not there to make you comfortable or stuff like that. These are the kind of textbooks you need at this particular point in time. The third method is that you have to use the effective study techniques. This particular time, you are not studying because you want to study, you are studying for JAMB. You want to smash JAMB. That means even your study technique need to change. You have to imbibe the effective study technique. There are a lot of effective study techniques which I've been talking about in my videos. First of all, we have the active recall. The active recall is one where you finish reading this particular textbook. You are not just reading this particular textbook. Let's say you read wave. Let's assume you study wave, for example. After finishing a particular topic in wave, after finishing topic, the topic which is wave, close the textbook, set questions for yourself. See whether you can be able to remember the concept of wave. That is known as the active recall. There's also the space repetition. Since you are giving 1 full week for only physics, why not on Monday, after reading wave on Monday, you can space Tuesday, Wednesday, you go back to that wave and see whether you can still be able to remember this concept. We also have the famous technique. The famous technique is when after finishing to read, you decide to teach an imaginary audience what you know, or you teach someone else what you know. It is going to really help you, because at this particular time when you are teaching and you make any mistake, you still have the opportunity of going back to your book to see where you made the mistake. Fourth on the list is daily review. You must not play oh. Every day you must read. Every day you must review what you have read. That is what I just spoke about, that the space repetition or review. You must always review what you have read every day, and if possible have a study group. Look for students that are aiming to score high in JAMB too, like you in your particular course. All of you, want to study medicine, you want to study medicine. Look for them, form a clique with them. Every day you people have a review. Every day you people have study groups. Ask yourself questions, quiz yourself, set questions. Say, okay, all of us today we are studying 2000. We are quizzing ourselves in 2010 past questions. Try to see how you can follow up such a group, and they will really help you. And lastly is that you have to stay healthy. In this particular period, your health is your wealth, so you must always ensure that you stay healthy during this particular period. In the course of preparing for your JAMB exam, you have to know that when you fall sick, you will not be able to concentrate on your studies. So at this particular time, anything that you know that will be a disadvantage to you, or that will make you fall sick, you have to avoid them. And this can also boil down to the kind of food you eat. And at this particular time, you have to know that the brain is made of say 80% of water, although some textbooks will say 78% of water. This means that you have to stay hydrated at all time. When you are reading, there need to be water beside you. You get my point? So this is just the tips on how you can prepare for your JAMB exam in just 1 month. I've talked about setting up a study plan. I've talked about focusing on key topics. I've talked about the effective study techniques. I've talked about daily review and group study, and staying healthy throughout this period. Scoring high in your JAMB exam is all about sacrifices, it's all about dedication and minimizing distraction, focusing on what is really important at this particular time. If you love this video, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button. Also, share this video to your friend so that they can come here and get value, and in turn I feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. And also, don't forget to hit on the like button, because when you hit on the like button, it's going to tell the YouTube algorithm there are a lot of people are loving this video, and the algorithm will be left with no choice than to show this video to a larger audience. Until I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, always remember that you're a pace setter, and I really love you. Thank you.